Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is August 23rd, and it's time for the market overview. We'll be looking at the Dow, SPX, VIX, XOY, TNA, UUP, FXE, GLD, SLV, and UUP. And this is very interesting. I was on the road all day today, and I wasn't able to keep up with what was going in the market or in the news. I was trying to see what happened. I saw that there was a quake. I saw there was news in Japan, and beyond that, not much of anything. 322 points up on the Dow, got an uptick. Uptick target is only 50 points higher than where it ended today. It is a nice bullish candle. Very interesting. Secondaries, for the most part, all ticking up or trying to tick up. It does look nice. So what was the cause of this? Actually, I don't know. We talked about the floor being down here, and curious to see if it would bounce or if it would break it. Certainly looks like it is trying for the bounce, and got it today. Is this something that can be trusted? I don't trust it yet. But the next couple of days will show what it is actually doing. I would suspect that this is currency action and anticipation of Jackson Hole, which we have talked about a little bit in previous videos, wondering if there would be a run-up previous to the announcement or non-announcement of QE3, which I still do not expect to happen, but if it wants to run up to it, that's fine with me. We had also talked about it being too early for if this was a floor, is this a higher floor, indicating a move up, and that we didn't have enough information. We still don't have enough information, but certainly this green bar is encouraging, but we do not have enough information. SPX, big green bar, uptick. The target for the uptick is only 9 points away, which is fairly minor considering that it went up 38.5 points today. I'll be very curious if it meets that uptick target, what it decides to do at that point. And so this floor is holding, and secondaries all ticking up or trying to tick up. And I'm still watching that 14-day RSI moving average very closely. Once it starts going up, I'll be much more inclined to think that the up is a given. Just excuse me, just still too early, as the middle Bollinger Band is still in the middle, and we do not have really any crossover in the short-term moving averages. We need more data. Moving on to the VIX, big red candle. We do have a downtick. The downtick was met intraday. The middle Bollinger Band line is headed once again towards the outside of the short-term moving averages, which would be a good sign for it to decrease further. We do have rollover on many of the secondaries. The 14-day RSI moving average is still very high. It has yet to tick lower, and I am watching for that very closely. XOY, same as the Dow and SPX, we do have an uptick target. It is only, like 7 points, 6 or 7 points above where it is now, which is nothing with the 43-point move today. Secondaries trying to tick up or are ticking up. But I will be watching for that uptick and what it decides to do at that point, and more importantly, looking for Jackson Hole and for what I'm expecting to be a disappointment, but we shall see. And going on to TNA, not so great of a movement today, although it was largely positive. We do have an uptick. It gives us a target of 45. And secondaries all trying to tick up. If they are not ticking up, 14-day RSI moving average, still no tick up. I am waiting. Now for the best thing that I can try and explain today with, which was UUP, the dollar. Now we have been saying in previous videos that UUP looked bearish. Short-term moving averages, of course, still sloping down. We did get a nice drop on it today. Secondaries all clicking down or attempting to click down. It still looks bearish. We do have a doji. And the middle Bollinger Band line still above the short-term moving averages, giving further strength to further down movement. So this at least does paint a picture for further downside on the dollar and an up in equities, but once again we just do not have enough data at the moment. It is very choppy right now. FXE, yep, nice move up, and it is a hammer. Short-term moving averages still sloping up. Middle Bollinger Band line below the short-term moving averages, indicating that further upside is merited. But we do have this candle, this hammer candle. Will it reverse it all? We need more data. Everything ticking up or attempting to tick up, with the exception of RSI. Kind of interesting that the 14-day RSI moving average has leveled out and it is neutral. GLD, our second VIX, nice red candle. We do have a downtick, giving us a target of 175, and the middle Bollinger Band line is going into the short-term moving averages. Can it get to the midway point, indicating a possible cross coming? Secondaries all ticking down, with the exception of the 14-day RSI moving average. This is still very early, and that downtick is only worth $2 and some change, so that isn't very far away. I'll be very curious to see what happens once it gets to that point, possibly tomorrow. Same thing with silver. Downtick, giving us a target around about 40, actually just below 40. All the secondaries clicking down, with the exception of the MACD, which could be going for a bearish cross. Boy, we just need more data, and I wish that I had been here instead of on the road today. I'd have been able to understand the news a little bit better, so at least I'll be around tomorrow and can further analyze what's going on. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.